Welcome to Week 8's recap and Week 9's predictions here on Coachdag's Fantasy Football Challenge. Alright, let's just go right to the standings. We've got the young Nick Tebowers in first place with a 6-2 record. Papa Bear, they're also 6-2. Buffalo Brigade, New Jersey Luca Brazzi, they're all 6-2, so there's 4 teams with a 6-2 record. Then you have the Fibonacci Golden Ducks dropped to 5-3. Team Fat Boys, Orlando Park Generals, G Money, and L.I. Shabbat Shalom, they're all 4-4. The Sharks, the Gangsters, they're 3-5. The Muskies, tied Bama, they're 2-6. And rounding out our 14-team league, non-PPR league, is the Long Island Toxic Avengers, they're 1-7. Alright, just a reminder, the top 6 teams make the playoffs. We are well into our second half of the season. The first 2 teams get a bye. Okay, so just to keep that in mind, the top 6 teams make the playoffs. The first 2 teams get a first round bye. Then you have 4 teams in the wild card round. Alright, let's go to the Week 8 recap. We'll go right into the Fibonacci Golden Ducks versus the Team Fat Boys. The Ducks are hitting the bye week pretty hard. They have 2 losses in a row. This one to the Fat Boys. They lose 97-67. The Nick Tebowers, the young team, they roll with a 50-point lead over the Gangsters. They have a hot team, and they are definitely the favorites. 123-71 over the Gangsters. G Money and Shabbat Shalom, low scoring affair, 76-50. G Money prevail. Papa Bear, the trash talking Papa Bear team, they have a 19-point lead or 19-point victory over the Muskies. 95-76. Alright, the other teams. Let's take a look at Alright, here we go. The New Jersey Luca Brazzi with a 13-point victory over Long Island Sharks, 85-72. The Orlando Park Rampart losing by 12 to the Buffalo Brigade. They're hot. Buffalo, once they changed their name, they became hot. 84-72 victory. Alright, rounding up the teams. Roll Tide Bama crushing Long Island Toxic Avengers 79-32. That was not even a match. Alright, before we get into the predictions for Week 9, just to let you know, there are some teams out there that are not fixing their lineups before the season, before the game starts. Either they're leaving people on buys, or putting guys that suck. They're just not, I guess they're not staying active. That's what you get sometimes when it's not for money. I know in the beginning we want to do it for fun. That was the whole idea. But when you have people that are not active, this is what you get. You get teams that, they only have 5 guys out of the 9 that are active, that are playing. You get the rest of the teams on buys. They're hurt. They suck. And this is what you get. So maybe next year we'll put some money into it, maybe $25 or $50 just to make it interesting, keep people active. Alright, let's take a look at the Week 9 predictions. Alright, the Golden Ducks. One good thing about the Golden Ducks, all their guys are pretty much done with buys. So beware. Fibonacci Golden Ducks play the Long Island Sharks. Ducks are going to roll. They will win this match. So the Ducks will go to 6-3. the Sharks will drop to 3-6. Buffalo Brigade, here we go. It's a matchup between the 6-2 teams. Buffalo Brigade versus New Jersey Luca Brasi. This is going to be a tough match. It's going to be close, but I think the Brigade's going to prevail. Roll Tide Bama versus the General. I don't think it's going to be close. The General are going to wipe out Bama. Alright, Madison Muskies, this is a team that's MIA. Okay, they have Peyton Manning on the bench with no quarterback. That's one of the things. This guy is not active. I've been trying to contact him for the longest time. He says he's too busy. But anyway, the Long Island Toxic Avenger, the worst team in the league, is playing Madison Muskies. I actually think the Muskies, let me just check to see how many people are on buys here. Just checking the team here. Yeah, they got a couple of guys on buys, their kicker, and they have no quarterback. It looks like Toxic Avengers might get a second win. That's going to be close though. I don't know. Alright, rounding out the teams, we have the Gangsters versus the Fat Boys. Fat Boys beat up on the Ducks last week. I think this is going to be a good match. I think Fat Boys are going to improve to 5-4. The Gangsters are going to drop to 3-6. The best team in the league, the T-Bowers, are going to rout Shabbat Shalom. Looks like T-Bow is going to go to 7-2. Shalom's going to go to 4-5. Alright, last of the teams, we have the Papa Bears versus G-Money. Alright, G-Money, I'm counting on you to knock off the Bears. G-Money's going to go to 5-4. Papa Bear's going to go to 6-3. Alright, one thing. The Ducks have the tiebreaker over the T-Bowers and Papa Bear. So that's big going into the last of the weeks. Alright, also, one other thing. Make sure you finish strong. You can have a pretty good record now, but make sure you finish strong or you're not going to either make the playoffs or going to have a bad seed for the playoffs. Alright, stay strong on the waiver wire. See if you can pick somebody. At this point, you're probably just throwing straws. Maybe just waiting for the buys to end. But anyway, alright, good week. Look to see the Ducks rebound after losing 2 games in a row. Let's just take a look at the standings again. Let's see who's on a winning streak. Alright, the T-Bowers, Papa Bear, are on a 2-game winning streak. Buffalo Brigade are on a 5-game winning streak. Luca Brasi, 2-game winning streak. The Ducks are on a 2-game losing streak. A couple of notables. The Sharks are on a 4-game losing streak. That's not good for the Sharks. They're playing the Ducks. Alright, and that's pretty much it. Alright guys, see you next week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Strong Island, baby.